Wagwan people, here's a little tour. My Jamaican backyard garden, Portmore edition. This is gardening with Stacy. Come garden with me now, man.
What a nice place to live, sweet jam.
Here I have my callaloo or amaranth. Down here I have sweet peppers. I have some lettuce that I recently sow inside here that I will be transplanting when they get a little bigger. Right here I have this Scotch bonnet pepper. See, I have Scotch bonnet there coming along. A lot more coming up and a lot of blooms. See, soon I'll have a lot of Scotch bonnet, guys. And I have this dwarf banana tree in this bucket right here. Looking good, guys. Was a tiny little tree when I got it, and it is just flourishing. Here I have eggplant. This is the purple basil. I have this little tomato coming up right there. To be honest with you, I don't remember the varieties, but in the event I'm harvesting, I will be able to tell the varieties. My tomatoes, I don't know which one is this. Don't be like me now, guys. Label your stuff when you plant them so you don't mess them up. But as soon as they start bearing, I will know what is what. See, I have tomato blooms coming up. This is another eggplant right here coming up. So yeah, that's it for that little section right there. I have another Scotch bonnet. Well, I think there are about 3 plants. See, 1, 2, 3, the main plant, and this little plant right here, guys. Let me show you. Actually break right there, and I just leave it, and it just came back up. And see now, see it has pepper on it now. When I did not dash way, has peppers. So these are doing well. See, I have Scotch bonnets there. You notice, guys, they are doing well. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can grow your food in your containers like I am doing. These are some strawberries right here. They're looking good. 3 plants. See, I'm getting a runner right here. Soon I'll just put this down in the dirt like that and let it root. So that will give me another plant. And I have some onions. The rain poured yesterday, so they kind of beat down a little. All right. Accident. But it will still come. It will still come up. This grapevine that I got from Blessings from the Garden, doing very well. This was gifted to me by those ladies. Thank you so much, ladies. It's progressing very, very well. Over here I have this mulberry. It is doing well. I'm bring it forward. I need to get some soil to add to the container. Over here, these are some callaloo or amaranth coming up. I'm going to transplant some of these somewhere else, not sure where yet. And I have these two tomatoes coming up. These are tiny something of the sort. I don't remember. But like I said, follow me guys. You will be up to date pretty soon about those. I have this thyme coming up here. Not doing bad at all. These are some seedlings that I have coming up. Pak choy. And I have broccoli in there. Tomato. What is inside here? What is this again? Celery. It is celery right there. This is a dwarf sweet sap. I'm looking forward to this. I have this star fruit coming up. It's a dwarf variety as well. Tomatoes here coming up nicely. Inside here, there's a celery coming up right there. And I have some parsley here. This is collard green. There's another one over there coming up, collard green. This is an eggplant. So many blooms were on this, guys, and they fell off. I'm going to try to, when they come up again, I'm going to try to pollinate them myself. I was doing some research on that, and I need to, if they're getting too little water or too much water, then the blooms will fall off. I have a tomato coming up right here. My gungo tree, they literally died down, springing up back. Not looking bad. I think that's a little corn right there coming up. And I have sweet pepper tree right there. I think there's another one. Yep, there's another one right there. Sweet pepper. More tomatoes. You will know of the varieties, guys, as we go along. Like I said, I did not label them, and I'm just waiting for them to produce. Then I'll be able to tell which is which. And these are string beans that I have right here. I have a few more onions around here. They were beaten down by the rain, but they will rise up back. I'm just helping them out a little. Okay. So my fever grass or lemongrass looking good. I have a few plants right here. This is my sweet potatoes. They're doing very well. Oh, and this right here, dragon fruit. I'm growing this for the first time. I'm not sure this plant though is going to survive or not, because when I was transplanting it, I accidentally break it a little, so there's a little split down more. So I cover that part, hoping that it will root. But yeah, ow, that is my dragon fruit, growing it for the first time. Let's see what will happen. I have some crown of thorns right here. Blooms looking beautiful. And these are my lemons. If you've been following me for quite some time, guys, you know I have these lemon plants for more than 2 years. So I will not be surprised. And these I am growing from seeds. Few people make fun of me that I'm even attempt to do this, but look how time flies. And let's see who to tell they will produce. If they do not produce, I can continue using the leaves for tea. And I have a chayote inside here. See this chayote coming up? When it gets big, I'm going to have to run it over on this table right here. So, not looking bad at all. And I have my pumpkin patch right here growing out of this container. Underneath the table there, not doing bad. I have some corns, sweet corns coming up. What is this? I don't know what that is. Another corn right here. There's a tomato coming up right there. I don't even know, remember if I put it there or it's volunteer. Oh, I placed them there because see another one right here. And I have some more corns coming up in this container. This looks like a baby papaya. This right here. Oh, accident. Guys, I was trying to pull out this with my one hand and I accidentally break it. What a shame. Anyway, this is a zucchini plant. Not looking too good enough. But let us see where it takes us. I'm going to plant a few more zucchini plants for sure. Over here are my cucumber plants. They're not doing so well, but I'm seeing signs of cucumbers coming up. A pollinator was just here just now, I saw a busy bee. I hope they pollinated them for me properly. And I have some marigolds right here coming up. Oh, I have some marigolds here as well. This is a carrot coming up. It's a busy bee right there. Yeah, you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my garden. So I'm seeing cucumbers coming up. That's awesome. All right, more cucumbers. All right. The plant's not looking bad at all, More cucumbers right there. See a nice little one coming up there. Oh, and I have some carrots coming up here. Very tiny. Might not see them. I don't know what else I put in here. But this is a sweet pepper. This is a purple basil. I have some more string beans in here. This is another basil right there. Okay. See, I have chayote over here, guys. Not looking bad. These are my chocho. I love chocho, guys. These are some seriously that I have coming up right here, trying to keep them under control. I just need to have a little where I can get some sometime. A little bitters is good for the soul. And in here, I have 2 corns coming up right here. These are some cherry tomatoes. I need to transplant out some of those. Ah, yes. My pineapples. Me and these pineapples coming way back. If they produce, kudos. If not, I'm good. I love to see them. And in here, this is a passion fruit tree that I recently got. I'm going to run it on one of these clothesline that I'm not using. And this is a papaya tree. I had some papaya seeds that I put in this bucket. And look how many papayas. There are tons in there. And I have some sorrel plants. They are coming up as well. In here I have some onions coming up. Onions. These are peanuts. And these right here, these two vines are squash vines. I really thought they were cantaloupe, but until I saw this producing. So all along I thought I had cantaloupe growing. When I saw the fruit, I now realized that it is squash. So I recently put some cantaloupe in the corner somewhere up there. I was looking forward to cantaloupe, guys. But that's how it is when you do not label. When you don't make your labels, that's what happens. Right here I have this June plum tree, guys. This is dwarf as well. I got this very, very tiny, and look at it. Progressing very well. This is my basil, green basil. Guys, I planted these as what's supposed to be turnips. I know it's turnip seeds or so. But they start to look like pak choy. So I'm yet to see if they are turnips. This little leaf right here telling me that it's turnip. But I knew for sure it was turnip that I saw. This is a volunteer tomato. I don't even know um how it got there, but I'm letting it stay. And I have this sweet potato, sweet pepper plants. I forgot to tell you about. I have pak choy in this container. This need a little TLC. It was beaten down by the rain. I need to get it down in the soil a little further. And I have some lettuce in here as well. This is a purple variety. I think both of them is a purple variety. I don't remember what they are. Oh, and as I saw this garlic pushing out, I have several garlics. I have several garlic that I recently planted. So garlic is in a number of the containers that we already passed over. So when they start pushing out, I'll update you. In here I have this sweet pepper. Those two peanuts are volunteer. I didn't put them there. I don't know how they got from here to here, but they did. And I have melon coming up. Sweet pepper. Oh, I said that already. Alright, so over here, the purple basil. Does it look so purple? I don't know. And I have some beetroots in these containers. See, beetroots. Beetroots. Oh, and this is a pak choy as well. So these that I have over here, I'm going to give them to someone. I'm just going to take a few and put them in my garden. And this is my mint. I love the fine mint, but I don't have any. Unfortunately, my fine mint died. When I moved, it wasn't being nurtured because I was focusing on packing out stuff, guys. So I deserted my garden a little. So I'm hoping to get some fine mint in my garden soon. These are some over here. These are some marigolds. I'm wondering if this is my time that I plant. I throw some thyme seeds in here. I'm not sure if those are thyme, but I know that this one is a thyme for sure. Thyme. And these right here are my scallion. These are squash. I think these are the long neck squash. And I have this running bean right here. I have these bush beans right here. Another one right here. And I have this one die. Let me see if I can push it down and it come up back. Carrots. Few of them came up. I'll have to put some more in the container. These are my cabbages coming up right here. They're looking good. And I have this volunteer scotch bonnet. Something has been heating it down. Look at that. It had one more big one on it, and something went into it. I started eating it, and then it fell off. And this is a volunteer. I did not put it there. I think I have some beetroot inside here. Well, only see one right there coming up. Some more cabbages over here. This is a East Indian dwarf mango tree, guys. I'm just letting it stay in here and see what happens. If I have to give it away, send it to the country or something, I will. But let's just see how it will progress. It's dwarf, so anything is possible. And I have some ginger right in here. I planted some lettuce in here as well. I'm going to transplant when they get bigger. So this is ginger. This is a volunteer tomato that is coming up. And I have some onions coming up in here as well. And these are some okra. My okra trees that I had, guys. There's a story why I don't have them anymore, but these are new ones coming up. Not looking bad at all. And I have inside here some sorrel growing. I think I have some beetroots in here as well. This is my sugar cane. Look at it. Doing very well. And I had these from very tiny suckers. Oh, about beetroot. I think I have some here, I think so. Yes, I did not mention that. Beetroot and some more baby collards coming up in this container. So yes, guys, that's just about it.
Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, walk good.
Help me big up Jamaica, the land of wood and water. The system might not proper, but we love the vibe, the food and the culture. And what a nice place.